Some South Koreans are closing out 2018 with a more positive view of their northern neighbors. North Korean athletes and cheerleaders endeared themselves to the South and the world at the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. And leader Kim Jong-un crossed the border in April, hand in hand with South Korean President Moon Jae-in. On social media, Koreans have called the young leader misunderstood and even cute. President Moon has been praised by South Koreans from different political backgrounds for his efforts to bring about peace. Kim Jong-un has even promised to visit him in Seoul. And support for Kim's trip is building on the streets of the capital.
We've never felt uncomfortable out here. Sure, there has been a diverse range of responses to our demonstrations, but Moon and Kim have a good relationship, so we're just trying to improve the atmosphere of peace.
They also say a visit from Kim would help smooth the path for the U.S. and North Korea to resume talks over Kim's nuclear weapons.
Groups that support Kim Jong-un's visit to Seoul and Korean unification, like this one, have been getting a lot of public attention. But the majority of South Koreans still aren't sure if they can trust Kim to give up his nuclear weapons.
That includes much of the older generation in South Korea who have seen diplomacy fail.
I didn't feel anything special when I learned Kim and Moon would be meeting. I had applied for family reunions before and wasn't selected.
But in August, after nearly 70 years of separation, Lee got to see her son in North Korea. The tearful reunion, however, had its limits.
I was too scared to even ask my son what he's done for a living, for fear that someone could be listening.
And at 92, Lee may never see her son again. Despite an unprecedented meeting between President Donald Trump and leader Kim in June, the U.S. and North Korea continue to clash over Kim's weapons program. Some South Koreans believe Washington is too inflexible.
I believe Trump is helping create an atmosphere for unification. But there are people in his administration making cooperation difficult.
But there has been progress. North and South Korea's militaries tore down guard posts on both sides of the demilitarized zone, a heavily armed strip of land separating the countries. Soldiers then crossed into each other's territory to inspect the newly demolished posts. And there's hope among South Koreans who have visited the North. Baek Son-yeon and her husband were also able to attend the family reunions this year.
I believe I will meet my family again, and I believe I'll be able to visit my childhood home.
She and her husband say next year the U.S. and North Korea will hopefully sign a peace treaty to formally end the Korean War. Bruce Harrison, TRT World, Seoul.